Get him away. Then what? What a weird response. There's one answer. You and the leader of the Knights are feed for the pet. Whatever that is.
I think you could feed the pet at some point.
Always felt like the boss music too was just a little too close to Sevens. Just that same little guitar riff that kind of threw in there.
Did they change the text at all with this version?
To my knowledge, no. Why?
Oh no, I don't remember him calling somebody a wimp. It's been that long since I played this game.
Calling somebody a what?
He just called one, like Fruegel just called, I think one of the guards a wimp.
Yeah, he calls them all once. Because you take them out, so he brings in the senior wardens. Yeesh. Lavitz does not resist magic very well. God. And Shana does not resist physical very well. Good God. Shana's about dead. Ugh. Alright, girl. I love how they're like, yeah, don't kill the girl, don't kill the girl, and they're both hard targeting her. Ooh. Gotta do their little final attack. Okay. Put anybody in the red. At least he hit Lavitz. Yeah. Alright. She needs to do some magic. Oh man, it didn't even register half of those button presses. Oof. Magic not gonna be super useful. Choke slam dart right into the concrete. Do what?
I have to take the elements into consideration too. What is he, brown?
Yeah, that's why I was using spark.
I think
Either
an earth type, or not an earth, a wind type would be more suitable for that. So
yeah, but I don't have any. Closest I got spark net. Oh, I got spark net and burnout. So one's thunder, one's flame. I figured maybe thunder will work better. We'll try flame. Yeah. It's a little higher. I think the thunder actually did more damage, but I got a higher percentage on fire, so. Like, thunder and earth are weird. Sometimes one's a weakness to the other, sometimes one's like strong against the other. I really can't tell you. But Shana is cranking out some damage for her normally crappy self.
yeah, she never really did a whole lot of damage.
Well, Baby Dart's doing like 7 to her 16. So, like, overall damage-wise, she's cranking it out, actually. Magic stat must be pretty high up. Yeah, it just won't accept enough of those button presses for me to charge it up any higher. I get, like, for every 3 times I hit the button, I think it registered once.
Yeah.
But easy and clean boss fight, no worries.
Yeah, of course. I struggle with the button presses because of my fingers, so I understand not hitting the numbers. So now I have a question for you.
Alright.
They've always, at this scene, mentioned and they've said, get on the horse. Those don't look like horses at all. At 11
No,
years old, what did you think it was?
some kind of. I figured they just called the like little quadruped lizard creatures horses for some reason. Like maybe they were using horse as a term for a travel animal and not the actual animal itself. Because I don't recall seeing a horse in this game.
No, me neither. I was always like, it's got like a great big long nose. So I was like, is it a giant anteater or a lizard?
Yeah, I think it was real easy for cognitive dissonance just for me to like skip over that. Everything is going just as I planned. Yes, they don't know they're in the palm of my hand. Who though? Who's he talking about here? Is he talking about the party? Who he doesn't even know? Pretty sure he's talking about Dole and the rest of them.
I think at 11 years old, I always thought he was talking about the party.
Right.
Because at that point, I didn't know anything. Like there was mention of Dole and Diaz and all that, but I didn't know a lot. And these things just look like ducks.
They're, that's basically what they are. They're like a platypus mixed with a hedgehog or something.
Yeah.
With a beaver tail. Well, I guess platypi have beaver tails. What am I thinking?
Oh yeah, that's true. I agree.
It's going to be the next Pokemon. We're going to get a ground type Psyduck.
A ground type Psyduck. I think you're going the wrong way.
No, I'm not.
You're heading back to Celis?
I am trying to. So that we can see the scene. Because technically you were supposed to head back to Celis. If you just went up here, you wouldn't have known that the army's blocking that forest.
You know, I never actually attempted to go back to Celis, so that is actually me.
The new one. Yeah. You know, back before quest markers and stuff, so you were just kind of left to your own devices to decide what was best. And I could see seeing a new path open up and thinking, oh yeah, I should just go there, obviously.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I was like, I think my adolescent self was like, oh, we've got to get Shana back home. It's kind of hard to run in all that armor, ain't it? Oh. Lucky shot. See, we were like whooping them left and right in the prison. I don't know why we're so afraid of running from them now.
Because he just got shot with an arrow.
Limp on back there, Lavitz. Come on. Hoof it. Is this the fugitive? Really, dude? Don't be silly. Go look over there.
I just noticed the sound, it's different.
What, for that little guy?
Yeah, than the original.
Probably, yeah. I'd imagine there's going to be a bit lost between here and there. Oh, get him in the shed. Yeah, apparently there's another lizard horse in all its glory.
Yeah, see? Like, it doesn't even...
It even sounds like a horse. You know what? It probably was because that was the best the modeler could do. Nah, I doubt that. It was probably more they were trying to take an artistic thing. Like, oh, this is what the horses look like in this world.
Giant lizards?
Kinda.
I used to sit here for hours just petting it so I could hear the noise.
Just doing what?
So if you walk up to it, you can pet it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
I'm pretty sure it was here that you could pet it and it makes a noise.
Well, we'll give it a shot after we get Lavitz patched up. I don't care what anybody says. I think this is my favorite battle theme in the game. It's just so chill.
Woo, level 5.
Spinning cane for Lavitz. Fools is right. They like them stupid over there as prison wardens, apparently. I want to see the look on Fruegel's face when old buddy brings that rabbit back. I found the fugitive, sir. I'm gonna kill you. It was a journey for revenge. It was a journey to find the guy who deprived me of something precious and kill him. I couldn't tell you, Shana. That's why I left by myself. Fucking Dart trying to be edgy. And what a name, the Black Monster. I think the lens that finally made me appreciate Legend of Dragoon storytelling versus something like Final Fantasy VII, which seemed a bit more adult and mature. This definitely seems to take more fairy tale cues, whereas like there was a whole lot of trauma involved in the making of Final Fantasy VII. My understanding is Sakaguchi, uh, if I remember right, I could be wrong, but Sakaguchi wrote it as kind of like a remembrance of his mother. And the whole game was basically themed around loss and identity. Whereas this one's just kind of a classic JRPG hero's tale, down to the blonde-haired protagonist. There is some like funky technology going on later on, from some of the like precursor races or whatever you want to call them, like the Winglies and those that came before them or around them. I forget how the species came out. Honestly, we'll have to wait till we get to the historian that retells us the story. And like this right here, did Claire really love Zeeg so much that she just ditched Dart to go in there? Like, that's your kid, lady.
Yeah. That kind of confused me when I was younger. It was kind of like, okay, why have both of you dead when one of you could have died and you could have been there for your son?
The sun revealed a foreign landscape. It was a completely transformed neat, which is a weird way of wording that, but okay. And he found Daddy Dart's jewel. The only thing his old man ever kept.
Mm-hmm.
Farther north from here. Here comes the plot. I don't know if I would say you were swooped down on. He's just really tall.
He's just really tall.
Yeah, he wasn't flying or nothing. There was no swooping. But, it was a harrowing experience. I can forgive Dark for getting the details a little mixed up. That, and I honestly think they wrote some parts of this game without seeing some of the art for it. Which, it happens in different games with spread out departments or stuff like that, or if the creative director doesn't get all the departments to coordinate right, get those weird inconsistencies, but oh well. You'll make a good wife one day. Thanks! Jeez. It's so condescending. Poor Shana.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, you can walk up to the fence.
We'll have to do it after this fight.
Yeah, and you push your A button, and you're supposed to be able to catch the horse.
Another little small complaint. Why didn't we get healed up from taking a little break in the shed?
Yeah, you were supposed to. You did in the PlayStation, didn't you?
I doubt they changed anything so insignificant and random. I mean, it's not like you're doing anything but making the player pop a potion or two here or there. Like, ew. Hey, buddy. Aw. What are we doing?
But he makes no noise. But you pat
Apparently not in this version.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes. I think it was just random, baby. But still very cool. Yeah. Must pet the horse. Damn. Volcano's hitting for 18 now. That's a bit up there. I guess the addition leveled up. I thought about turning the encounter rate down a little bit because they give you the option in this version. But I don't want to end up at a boss with unleveled additions. like in the original one, there was an accessory you could get that would auto perform your additions for you, but it wouldn't count towards the experience of the addition if you used it. You had to complete the additions yourself if you wanted them to work right, or to level up rather.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, I remember that.
but luckily, with this version, they do the auto additions and they level up like they're supposed to. Which honestly, for old guy me, perfect for my hands. I've been having to do, like, especially the course of these streams that we're going to be doing for this game, having to do every single edition over and over again back to back. Yeah, I get tedious pretty fast. Especially as frustrated as I get messing up stuff like that. Stupid old man fingers just don't listen when you tell them to do stuff like they used to. I love how the Kiwis just bebop. Yeah, we've gotten 2 good volcanoes, and I'm pretty sure every single other one has been cut off after that.
Hey,
My head
Woody.
panning. What? What'd you say, darling?
Woody just followed.
Oh, no doubt. What's up, man? Enjoy the show,
He says, "What's up?"
such as it is. If we put this tree across the river, dot dot dot, may work as a bridge.
He says, "What up, old man? Man, you're going old school. Hell yeah."
Old man playing old games should have been the name of this channel, but
Old man
figured
playing
it was
old
like,
games.
old man playing old games. Dart's so dejected. He's like, "Oh, we cut down the tree, but it just fell. I don't know what I was thinking." Poor Dart. One bebopping Kiwi.
I mean,
Feel your hearts, my dear heroes.
Bebop and Kiwis are the best.
Bebopping, blood-sucking Kiwis.
How you doing, though, Woody?
Oh, who was that?
Woody.
Oh, Woody again? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Couldn't really hear you, darling. You're coming through kind of mumbled on
I'm
mine.
sorry, I was opposite of my mic.
No worries. Hopefully, anybody showing up enjoys hanging out with me and you. That's basically all I really want out of this stuff is cool little gamer hangout, talk about old school stuff. I wouldn't mind, and I wanted to float this idea to you like that. I figure if it was me and you and him and Rayanne, might be a strong enough dynamic to make.
Can you hear me now, Woody? Kinda. Let's see. Alright, how about now?
Coming through clear on my end.
It could be game sound on my end.
Oh, Do I need to turn the game volume down, maybe? Get the audio level a little better?
I can turn it down on my end.
Alright, doing that.
Oh, yeah. Well, we all know I'm super soft-spoken, Woody.
But you got a beautiful voice, my love.
I try. Now, this here I never understood.
What do you mean?
This guy here, he's like super hostile, and then by the time you're done talking to him, he's like, yeah, thanks, yeah.
Well, like he was talking about, the family there is from Sandora. Um, he's from Lavitz is from the Kingdom of Basil, and right now Sandora and Basil are at war. So because they're refugees, they're thinking Lavitz is going to kill them because they're used to how the military works in Sandora.
Yeah.
You know, anybody who's an enemy just dies. And Lavitz, in true Lavitz fashion, uh, invites them to stay in his and his mother's house, saying that, you know, that's what the Kingdom of Basil does, basically. We look after those who need it. He's a servant to the king, gives the boy some food, tells the family they can stay in town till they get settled and work their problems out. Just goes to show you how cool a guy Lavitz is.
I mean, Lavitz is best boy, and any girl would be like all over him.
All right, love. Don't gush too hard about the imaginary character. Oh my goodness.
And Woody's just like, dear Lord.
Yeah, she's got a real crush for old Lavitz Lambert.
Oh, man. I think this game was like my first ever heartbreak.
Oh yeah, everybody gets kicked in the teeth basically with what happens.
Yes.
Like it was no Eris death by any stretch, but even hell, I knew some people that couldn't take the game seriously at all, story wise or anything. That when they got to that scene, they were like, "Well, damn, I really liked him."
Yeah. Yeah. It's games like this that have fueled my attachment issues.
That have fueled your what?
My attachment issues.
Oh,
Because you get to a point where you're just like, you get attached to a character and something happens and you're just like, well, fuck.
yeah, it's less of an attachment issue and more of an abandonment issue. You're scared of loss, like most people are.
True.
Why I thought there was something over there. Ah! Voracious kiwis.
Yay for hugs.
Oh, somebody use your hug command.
Me.
Oh. I love you, baby. You are just adorable.
I am. I agree.
Sean's not in here, is he?
Oh, shit. I forgot to tell him. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I just didn't want him to see me killing kiwis.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Woody. I need to discipline Nightbot.
What?
So there's I put a bot in the channel so I could use the commands.
Mm-hmm.
And it just told Woody, because he used all capitals, it just told him to stop spamming capitals.
Woody, stop antagonizing the chatbot. This instant, sir. Oh, God. Of course.
What is it? What the hell is that?
I don't. Is that one of the special enemies? No.
Oh no,
No.
you're good, Woody. I forgot to set Nightbot to not do that.
we like our nightbots to not be aggressive towards people if we can help it.
Yeah, we're gonna discipline Nightbot.
Oh my goodness! Please go inside. Thank you. There we go.